Hey guys, this is Dan Seifert from MobileBurn.com. What we got here today for you is the BlackBerry Playbook, a new tablet coming out shortly from RIM. This is the retail model. It's a Wi-Fi edition. It's 16 gigabytes that you can see here on the box. So we're going to do a quick unboxing for you, show you what you get in the box, do a hardware tour, and then we'll take a look at the home screen and see what kind of applications are pre-installed on the Playbook out of the box. So let's get this bad boy open. You see nice solid packaging here. Definitely got a premium looking device in here, I'm sure. Slide that out. Alright, lifting off the cover here. First thing we see, looks like we've got the Playbook encased in a neoprene pouch, which is pretty cool. That's got the tablet itself inside of it. Lift that bad boy out. Let's get this powered on. Has a really tiny power button up top. There we go. Take a look at the rest of this stuff. We've got some, looks like just this is a quick guide thing here. Shows you how to use it, how to power it on and such. Underneath our plastic housing here, we've got, this shows some documentation. So you've got some safety, product info. They also give you a nice little cleaning cloth, which is cool. That comes in a bunch of different languages. That's there. Over here we've got your micro USB cable and charger. So Playbook charges over micro USB, which is great to see. There's your standard cable, and then you've got your wall outlet charger. It has two separate from the cable itself. So those are the accessories that it comes with. Pretty cool to see. Nice little neoprene pouch. I assume that will get a fair amount of use. And that's what comes out of the box. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Take a look at the tablet itself. Now, as you can see, the tablet is a 7-inch tablet. It's got a capacitive touch screen here. It's 1024 by 600 pixels of resolution. First thing you notice when you pick up the tablet itself is its sizable heft. It's not a huge device for sure. It's definitely easy to hold in two hands or even one hand, but it certainly has a weight to it and a premium feel. It's listed at just under a pound at 425 grams. So, but it is a solid feeling device for sure. You got your glass screen here. You got nice kind of soft rubberized feeling to it. As far as the finish on the back and the sides, this has got this soft rubbery touch, which is cool. It makes it easy, comfortable to hold on to. Up above the screen, you've got an indicator light here. Then you've got a 3-megapixel front-facing camera. That front-facing camera is actually capable of recording 1080p video, which is pretty surprising, pretty cool. And that's it for the front of this device here. We do have stereo speakers on each side as well, though. You got left and right here. Of course, if you hold it in portrait mode, those are going to be up and down. On the bottom here, you've got 3 connections. This is a mini HDMI. It supports HDMI out, so you can display your content on a larger TV. You've got your micro USB charging data cable, and then you got a dock connector to support future dock accessories and such. This one's labeled 16 gigabytes. Other higher capacities will just have their labels right there. Along the other side, there's really nothing there. But along the top, you have your 3.5mm headphone jack, microphone port right next to that. Then you've got volume up and down keys, and in between a play pause button for your media. Next to that is the power unlock button. Very small, very tiny, it's hard to get into. You have to kind of dig your nail into in order to wake it up or turn it off. And then over on the other side, once again, nothing there. Back of the device, you've got your 5-megapixel camera that is also capable of recording 1080p, which is cool to see. Nice little BlackBerry logo, and that's it. So that's the hardware rundown on the outside of the Playbook here. It's a nice solid feeling tablet for sure. Definitely has a premium feel to it, and you know, it's certainly something that looks like it will hold up to the test of time as far as use and wear and tear and such like that. So in a minute we're just going to take a look at the home screens and see what kind of apps we got installed on this. So we've got our Playbook powered on. We set it up with our Wi-Fi network, which connects to give us some connectivity. First thing that you see when you turn on the home screen is you've got your home panel here, and then you've got a list of the applications down at the bottom and some categories for applications that you can select from. Up top here you can toggle on and off your orientation, so you can lock it in portrait or landscape mode. You can toggle on and off your Bluetooth capabilities. You got your Wi-Fi settings there, and your battery information, and then your standard settings menu there. Hitting the up arrow here brings up all the applications that we have pre-installed on the device, and you can scroll through here. So you can see you've got your web browser, pictures, music, camera, App World for BlackBerry's App World to open applications and such, videos that you have installed or recorded on the device itself, music store, looks like you can purchase music and such, podcasts, YouTube application, Kobo books for e-reading, calculator, Bing Maps, help, weather, clock. There's also pre-installed Need for Speed Undercover and Tetris, both EA games, and voice notes there. I've also installed Adobe Reader, Word2Go, Sheet2Go, and Slideshow2Go for some Office applications, so you can access your Office files and such right there on your BlackBerry Playbook. Next to that you've got Slacker Radio, and then you've got a bunch of links it says Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo Mail, AOL Mail. Now, what needs to be known is that these are just links that open up the browser to those respective webmail sites. The Playbook does not have a native email application, not as of yet at least. So in order to access your email, you have to either browse to the website or you have to pair the Playbook with an existing BlackBerry using what they call bridge mode, and that will give you access to the PIM apps on your BlackBerry, so you can access your calendar, your contacts, and your email. Facebook and Twitter are the same thing. They are just links to go to the various sites for Twitter and Facebook. They are not actual applications. And then you've got another link here for NFB, and you got your setup application there, which is actually run the first time you turn it on. Taking a look at the browser here, as you can see, once you open up something, it opens up into this almost card-like metaphor, which is very similar to WebOS. If you swipe up from the home screen here, it brings back into your main menu, and it puts your application into that card-like view. If you open up a few applications, you can then switch between them right from the home screen there. You can also swipe over from the left to switch left to right and back and forth to switch between applications. Animations are very smooth, it's very fast. This has a 1 GHz dual-core processor and a full 1 GB of RAM, so it's able to move between things very quickly and easily, as you can see. The bezel around the screen here is actually touch sensitive in all 4 areas. Swiping up from the bottom brings you back to the home screen, and then swiping down from the top will bring up a menu option. Swiping left to right will bounce between the different applications that you might have open. Then to close an application, you can just simply swipe it back up. Now the camera here supports 1080p recording in both the front and rear video cameras. The rear video camera is a 5 megapixel stills, the front one is 3 megapixel stills. You can switch between them by just toggling that lever there. So you can see the front facing camera. You can easily snap pictures there. You do have a zoom lever, so you can zoom in and out. You can switch between video and still recording. Swiping down from the top gives you options for your different picture settings for your camera. You can turn stabilization, electronic stabilization on and off. You can change your ratio, change your settings and such right from there.